Hi guys, I hope that you're well, doing well today. Welcome in, shalom to you, peace. I hope that you are finding yourself in peace. And I just noticed that this kind of looks fuzzy to me, so I'm gonna take a second, sorry about this, and wipe our eyes. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Welcome in. We're gonna just check some energy and see what's going on with everybody and all of that. If you are new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. I'm pretty intense most of the time on this channel. I just do a different type of an energy check, work, whatever. It's a spiritual connection that we do with the Most High God so that we can stay safe and not be ignorant of your enemy and things like that. We're not to be ignorant of the devil's devices and stuff like that. And we are really dealing with a lot of warfare in the earth realm. And I'm not religious or anything like that, but I could come across real heavy that way. Just give me time, okay? I do feel energy, and I will speak right out of that ball of energy. It's like when the Most High sets up on me, it shoots real harsh at times. It's always for upright, righteous purposes, even in a warfare mode. And so, anyway, you just have to learn my heart and stuff like that. I'm very transparent on this channel, and I share what's going on in my own life and stuff like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in here and see what the Most High God, YHVH'S, wants to say. I just appreciate you so very much, Most High God. There's obviously some type of warring. These are coming out in the crossing. Very passionate out here. Very passionate out here. Being very defensive, and we see somebody just, a bunch of people just beating the crap out of somebody here. And if that's like a wicked type of an energy of a person that's in some type of stupid mode, doing some nonsense against what God Almighty says, then great. Let us beat the enemy small, is what I say. These come out crossing. There's obviously some type of competitive thing around collective energy out here. Let me pull this down. Collective energy has jealousy and defensive stuff and blocking. Somebody could be trying to block some type of messages here as well. This is why this is, look at all the fire. This is spiritual. This spiritual warfare that we are finding ourselves in. This is a player. Somebody thinks they can just come in and out. They probably, every time they come in and out, they bring this nonsense because they're a freak and a player. They're sure of themselves is what the Knight of Wands is. They're so used to getting what they want by their passion. They don't give a rip. You may not see this person but once or twice a week or a month or however the long, or short or period or long period of time you don't see them. They just pop up. They left something like this. They always got something probably to say to get themselves out there, only showing up because they need something here. There's a bunch of people involved in some stuff. This person has caused they're a nuisance. I'm hearing the word nuisance. Yeah, they're a thief, they're a liar, they're a cheat. This could be something with your ex here. Authority goes back to the King of Swords as well. They could be in cahoots together as well. 8 Swords here is incarceration and some type of interference obviously is here with the situation. I can't stand this card. This is, again, like I popped up and like, hey, let's not talk about what happened here. I'm here now type energy. And somebody like this should be beaten up to a pulp. They cause problems out here. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords at the top of the deck. This is... and then somebody from your past. This could be your kid, a full-grown kid, could be out here doing something. There's third parties out here, and this is like fighting about working on something or because of what somebody has worked on. There's at least 2 people shown in this picture. This is like film left out in the cold, or somebody. We had a bunch of work stuff that was coming out yesterday. This could be somebody that's dealing with some type of being fired around something as well. Lack. This person has brought nothing but freaking lack. They're a player. That's all they do is freaking play out here. Very passionate energy that we're picking up on that the Most High wants to talk about out here. Show me this Knight. They're bringing a message. That I see a scroll here. They have a message in their hand. But It's a hasty energy, and God tells us not to be hasty because it's connected with something that could go wrong. I mean, obviously, it's if they're on their way. If some of y'all got somebody real hot to trot, that's either already popped up or they're known to pop up or do something that's showing something fast going down here, and it's strifeful out here with it. But they got some type of quick. This person probably could pop off at their mouth all the time. They're used to coming in, popping off, and then leaving because this is an in and out energy. I just don't get no good vibe at all out of this. Right before I got started, several times. Several times. I'm going to read it because it just jumped out. And the devil also jumped out, and jealousy came out. And that's a jealousy energy right there. Somebody's jealous of something, and I guess somebody will just do whatever they feel like they got to do out of their own stupidity and their jealousy, and they don't care nothing but themselves, because God said we're dealing with a narcissist. But this is a person, if this is your kid, or you guys are dealing with something with I don't know how old your kid is, could be, the nights run anywhere between early 20s to 35. You could push it to 40. This could be a full-blown freaking adult, act like some kid as well. So it could be anybody, but this kept jumping out, and God said that somebody's in rebellion, and this is exactly what he's showing out here. And it's out of Proverbs chapter 30, verse 17. It says that the eye that mocks his father and despises to obey his mother, the ravens of the valley shall pick it out, and the young eagles shall eat it. Now that's very dramatic, but God has a lot to say about you and I honoring our parents, because with that gives us long life. And you've got somebody who don't give a rip. They despise to obey their parents out here. Somebody's still, and a judge came out, and there was something else legal that was there that came out right before I got started. But it came out more than once. Somebody in authority somewhere's got somebody connected to a situation. If that's your kid, I guess it's your kid. They've mocked you. They don't give a rip about, respecting anyone. If they ain't gonna respect you, ain't gonna respect anybody. But the word honor was there as well that came out in a combination, and somebody has no honor, and we always get that energy if somebody sets up in a high place and there's something with that person's kid, it makes them look bad in some type of situation, but you protect that, you're just as bad as the person is. But anyway, King of Pentacles come out crossing this, so or somebody's got something at the job going on. Some people are upright, some people are not. There's some type of business situation or money around something out here attached to something that's going on. Somebody is married. This can be a lover card, whatever it is. First and foremost, our Father in heaven, if you can't respect him, you'll never respect anybody down in this area, in this realm. But Four of Wands, this is a marriage card. It's very passionate out here. Everything's wands except for this King of Pentacles out here. King of Wands. There they are again, folks. There's that combination all over again. And God, there's more wands there. God said you get mixed up with this idiot again, with this combination. You're going to have hell to have to pay with it. And I guess somebody just can't. They can't. I don't know. Or the person's still trying to wear the person down if they are. If somebody still is sitting here saying, no, I said it's over, and the other person has been coming out on the table here lately saying, no, it ain't over, it ain't over, it ain't over, and the other person's like, yes, it is, yes, it is. But they're in the crossing, and if somebody really is in and out, really wearing this thing down, trying to get their way, you better stand your ground and not give them their way, folks. There's bad energy out here. Really, really bad secrets and deception and things going on possibly at the night. It's about being upright, righteous, and humble with the moon. And it's also somebody laying down, hunting, and chasing after something or someone. It's connected with deceptiveness because it's nighttime. You don't see everything in the night. This person brings illusions and secrets with them and emotions that are out the wazoo with passion is what the energy would be revealing out here with that. And they are very passionate. I'm hearing Balaam. Balaam is here. Yeah, Balaam is here. And then there is the law right there as well. Somebody knows something out here with the star. There's definitely something here with the nighttime. Now this combination goes to the watchtower. And but the motto is I know, I feel, and somebody knows what they feel around some stuff, or somebody knows how you feel or how somebody feels about you, and whether it's upright for you to feel that way. If somebody got some jealousy around it, somebody's got some type of energy around it that they feel they're threatened by it. Somebody's threatened by somebody's feelings out here. Whether it's safe for you or not, or they look at you as somebody to marry or not, or you are married, now something crazy is out of a situation. Whether it's lawful or not, lawful for you or not, there's strife out here around some stuff. And if it gets out of hand, the law is out here. Somebody works for the law that's out of control and dirty as well is also out here. Let's see what's in the hidden space. What's hidden here right now? Or your kid don't like your connection and they didn't give a rip about what you feel about something or not. The truth is out here, and there's going to be justice for something that's going on because somebody's traded something out here. The Three of Wands is like, I'm trying to get my ships to come in and enterprise. Look at just the fire. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. There's a fire situation then out here. This is my house fire card. Something illegal is out here around fraudulent things and arsony or something like that. Obviously a spiritual, you haven't messed with fire until you're messing with God, because he'll send a fire out before his enemies, folks, and he'll burn you up. And he stated the other day when I was reading on my other platform that somebody was messing with the wrong fire, and you don't mess with the fire of God. It would become strange fire at that point. Just spiritually speaking, to bring something out, it's come through my spirit that way, and somebody's fixing to get burned real hard with this nonsense. If you let this piece of nutcase wear you down, whether they're your kid or not, somebody got a really bad individual around the home, and there's third parties attached to it, and they've traded some stuff. I said Balaam because this card shows somebody here looking at the tents, and which, go read about Balaam, and when he opened his mouth, he blessed the people of God, because God's not going to curse that which he's blessed. And somebody's trying to play something, and they're playing with fire with God, because if somebody's standing with God Almighty, and you think, I don't care who you are, whether it's your kid or not, and somebody's trying to just do something in general, even on a business deal, something, God's going to eat your lunch every time. He's going to send somebody to, so God says also, another portion of scripture, how often is the candle of the wicked put out, and the windows of your soul is your eyes, right? And we have the eye that mocks his father or his mother out here and despises them to obey him. They're going to get it eaten out, plucked out, and eaten out. That's dramatic, but this great big warfare going on out here, and if that don't get God's point across, then I don't know. He could very well literally pop your eyeball out for all I know. I don't put nothing past God. But somebody blind as a bat out here for some type of trading and enterprising something. It's called a bribe, and it does, God says, it blinds you. Even to that degree with God. What's hidden is the mice. Okay, the thievery that was known about the top of the mind space, and bad treachery. The snake is here in the reverse and makes it worse. This is poisonous. And remember last night, we had the poison stuff, and the rats were everywhere, and two decks, pictures of mice kept coming out. Well, this is a poisonous snake. Snake will also eat a rat, so it don't look good for either side of something. You get mixed up with something out here. Nasty business. This is a professional around something. For some people, he's upright. For some people, he's a doofus. This is supposed to be your partner, so this is your husband for some of you all, or this is your work partner involved in something going on out here, either with you or against you, attached to a situation. It is a black gentleman card that is prominent to something going on. This deck has white and colored people. He could be any person of color. He doesn't have to be black. He could be Mexican, Indian, something like that. out here attached to something going on. It's very prevalent for some of you all. He's just investigating something. For some of you all, he might be a dirty police officer. For some of you all, he's cheating, and there's marital situations attached to some stuff. But there's something very freaking poisonous out here in this energy. Show me more in the hidden space. They're in the hidden. And there's 3 rats out here, so there's definitely a bunch of people out here. This could be a jock card. They could be a jock. This could be a person. Also has a meaning of somebody masculine, either in the way that they come across or in their body, or both. Take it as it applies, but something very much bad out here with it. So there is no peace here. This could be an older gentleman. This person could have died in the hidden space, and somebody's lied around that death matter, whatever that is. The lilies in the reverse. It's about having virtue and peace, but there's not. It came out in the reverse. Jumped on this gentleman. There's something's over here, or somebody is dead, or something like that in the hidden space. But something's been lied about. There's people involved in it. Take from this deck. What else do you want to reveal out here? Show me that idiot right there with that Knight of Wands. They're an idiot because their soul's gone, according to that scripture there. Care if they're your kid or not. So all the money out of the bag. There's something around pentacles out here, and thievery is out here. If this is your lover, somebody got a lover here. They're there for the money. This is about. They're trying to get a string of luck and a victory on something, but they ain't going to get it by poisonous nonsense out here. They won't get it. Look, there's manipulation to this person. This is a manipulation card. So, also, before I got started, I seen tigers and I seen cheetahs. They were really showing itself when I was looking at it, which cats take you back to manipulation and defensiveness. It's out here. This person, that's all they do. And they're here to get some type of a victory through a manipulation. And if your manipulation for upright purposes undercovered because of some type of lies about a death matter, then you are. And if you're following God in the truth, then that stuff's different where the law is concerned for upright purposes. But obviously they're there because somebody's done that on the opposite side of that thing. But there's a bunch of money coming out of this bag, and it's why people do what they do. There could have been, somebody could have. There was a big miss that came out real strong last week. There could have been something around some type of like a Black Widow type of energy or something like that, only there for money type of energy. But this is a manipulation. This person obviously is a manipulation because that's a player card in itself. There's caution out here, folks. Horrible energy, man. A physical death. So either this person's physically died, or they're the murderer, or something's happened in a death that somebody felt led to lie, or something's happened with something poisonous out here, or yesterday the energy, I warned because there were cups there. Somebody wanted to go and have some drinks or something like that was being alluded to be careful. If somebody did die by putting poison somewhere, then that would still be showing up out here. Somebody thought they were going to come back and said, yeah, I want to make peace. It's a manipulation, or it was. You got something very legal is going on around this physical death. Something secretive to it in the hidden space, because this is what's in the hidden. There is no peace here. That somebody has no virtue here in the hidden space around this physical death situation. The preacher. Of course the preacher's coming out, man. It keeps coming out all over my channels. And if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. But the preacher can also take you back to the Masons as well. And I'm not going to get into it because I spoke about it just the other day. You've got people creeped in also that are wolves. that really aren't keeping the true ways of God, and some people are. If you are, then I'm not talking to you, but that preacher comes out all the time, and most of the time it's a wolf. Somebody's dealing with the person who's very unpredictable. It's this. I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. Or your partner is, or whatever this is about. The letter M or the letter W is very prevalent to something. Person, place, or a thing, first, middle, or last name. It says, woe unto him that builds his house by unrighteousness and his chambers by wrong, and that uses his neighbor for his, or any person, but uses people for their service without wages and gives him not for his work. And so we got a user out here. All this money's out here. Hey, I need you. Hey, you think you can do this for me? Okay, and then they do it, and then they're out. Type of energy. And they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on freaking purpose. Woe unto you. You'll die for that, because that's sin. At the end of sin is death. Most I said they're going to make somebody bring back something that belongs to somebody. Okay, because there's a thief out here. This person will go to jail. A tower is out here. Okay, well, that's all this person does is bring a freaking tower. All they do is bring a tower. The Most High says an imposter is caught. Okay, well, they're just a little freaking player out here. And then somebody's secret's out. All right, well, good. That's what we want. The Spirit of the living God, bring it out every time. And if you are in the upright, and your words and what you say and preach, just to say it that way, is upright, God's going to take your side. If he be for us, who can be against us? We have a plot around a little relationship. It's right here. So again, if you have a lover on the side and you're married, they're there to use you for something, or your kid is mixed up in something, whatever. But there's plots out here around relationship. The letter D, the D and the W, or the W and the D is wed, or the MD. Okay, something medical is out here as well. And then we also have the Urus, and this is a U, but it's written like an N, so either of them. The D and the N in the Hebraic language makes the word for a judge. Like I said, the word judge was there before I got started. You have the legal stuff. This is the letter C under the letter K, and the letter P is underneath that. You have the letter K here. The Q appears on the snake. And those are all the letters that came out. This is about making progress. And it's also, we're seeing warring out here. You could be dealing with somebody who's in the military, because it can go like to a military energy as well. It's also a freedom rune. So something is ending out here. Somebody knows something, because all day, I guess it's been yesterday or the day before, I spoke about how every time I sat down, God kept bringing out upright enforcement, upright enforcement. It didn't matter what deck. It came out in 2 or 3 decks all day long. And there is progress going on. Something huge is taking place, and God said so last night, that people just need to stay calm. Because we deal with somebody who, they don't care about what they're doing out here. They're dangerous. They're very poisonous out here. This is bad luck going to come on this individual or whoever's involved with this little plot thing, because he said a scam was being addressed last night, and so they're doing it on the tower and networking and stuff like that, but it ain't going to work out for them. It ain't going to work out for them. This is what come out. So I hope that y'all have a fantastic day. I'll be back later, Lord willing. Until next time, shalom, good luck, stay in peace.